Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I haven't done a Holy Grail beauty product, I guess like haul, in a really long time. I think the last time I did one was at the end of 2011, going into 2012. So it's been a really long time that I've shared with you just everything that I'm loving beauty-wise, beauty product-wise. So today that's what I'm gonna do. So today I'm gonna do my Holy Grail beauty products, and I'm gonna start pretty much from head to toe. So let's start with my head. I have kind of fine hair, but I used to have a lot of fine hair. So it gave my hair like this kind of fluffy appearance, and it looked like I had a lot, even though my hair is pretty fine. So after I had my son, I did have like postpartum hair loss, and I noticed it all around my crown, and my hair just got thinner overall. And so I was struggling with a few things. I was finding that shampoos and conditioners were always making my hair look oily, and I always have to wash my hair every day now. I used to not have to, but now I have to wash my hair every single day because it just looks oily otherwise. I use Head and Shoulders actually regularly, and I actually did a sponsored video a while back. It was probably maybe like, it was a while back that I did it, and everybody was kind of like bagging on me and being like, you don't really use Head and Shoulders. And it's funny because I actually really do use Head and Shoulders. This video is not sponsored. They are not paying for me to say that. But Byron uses Head and Shoulders, and it's always in my shower. So when I got my Oribe, which is kind of a really expensive shampoo and conditioner, and it wasn't working, it was making my hair oily, he bought the 2-in-1 dry scalp care Head and Shoulders. And so I started using this, and I was like, that's what I have to do. I can't use shampoo and conditioner separately. For me, I have to use a 2-in-1. And it's been really helping so that my hair doesn't look as oily and just greasy, because every other shampoo and conditioner was doing that to me. So I wash my hair every single day with this, and then I use a leave-in conditioner after, like a spray, and that's what I've been doing. It helps kind of keep my hair looking fluffy and healthy for the most part. So yeah, that is what I've been using for shampoo and conditioner. For hair growth, I've tried so many different products, and I wasn't 100% happy with all the ones that I was using. I just didn't see amazing results, but I just got these Viviscal treatments, or these like vitamins, it's been about maybe a month since I've been using them. I already noticed that my hair is getting thicker. The area around my crown is definitely growing in. I don't have as many frizzies like coming out right on the side of my head. So it's definitely making a difference. And I really, before I have another baby, I'm hoping that I can kind of get my hair back to being as healthy and full as it was before, because I definitely noticed the hormonal changes that I went through during pregnancy really did affect my hair. And so yeah, so that's the deal with hair. That's what I've been using. I've been keeping it really simple with shampoo and conditioner. If you have hair like mine, that is maybe fine, and you're kind of thinner, maybe at hormonal or after having a baby, definitely try a 2-in-1, shampoo and conditioner in one. For me, it works. A lot of people don't like it, but for me, it's really been kind of like the magic ticket so that my hair doesn't look just like overly greasy. So there's that. Okay, so next we're gonna talk about skincare. I'm talking a little quiet because Oliver's taking his nap, so this is my like calm voice when Oliver's taking his nap. Okay, so we're talking about skincare right now. I have a lot of skincare products I like because I definitely focus more on skincare than makeup, and even more on skincare than I do on my hair and all that as well. So just really taking care of my skin has always been a priority of mine, and I've been pretty much looking after my skin pretty consistently since I was about 13. And I think it did make a difference in just how my skin is overall. And you know, I definitely do invest a little bit more in my skincare. So I am a big fan of Kate Somerville products. I do get facials at the Kate Somerville clinic occasionally, and I have been using her products pretty consistently for the last few years. And they're really good. They're definitely investment products. They're more expensive than some other skincare lines, but I do really like her products. I use the Gentle Daily Wash every single day. It's just a really simple wash. Sometimes I use an oil cleanser, but most of the time I'm using Kate Somerville. I like these facial radiance pads by First Aid Beauty. I use these they're like after I wash my face sometimes as a like mini peel, because it does have I think it has lactic acid in it, so it's very gently exfoliating the skin. But if I don't have any makeup on, like in the morning, sometimes I will use this instead of a cleanser. I'll just kind of swipe it over my skin. These are really great too, so I really love these. Again, they can be used as kind of like a peel wipe. a facial wipe type of thing. They don't work for removing makeup, but they're kind of a nice overall product to have, so I really like these. For moisturizers, I have two that I really like. I have the Kate Somerville Nourish, which I've been using a really long time. It doesn't make you break out. It really hydrates, but it doesn't make your skin look oily. It's just a really good moisturizer. I've been using it for years, and out of all of her moisturizers, I think this one is probably the most affordable, even though it's still kind of expensive, but it's the most all-purpose. It works for more people, I think, than, you know, oily skin types can use it, dry skin types can use it. For drugstore, I really still like the Pond's Anti-Wrinkle Cream. Some people may not like this because the smell is kind of, it's very fragrant. It smells almost like what's the smell? Almost like powdery, so it definitely has a very strong scent. So if you don't like strong scents, you will not like this, but I definitely got used to it. And for a drugstore cream, this kind of reminds me of La Mer. It's very rich, very smoothing to the skin. It has lactic acid, so it definitely helps with the fine lines and wrinkles, and it does make your skin just look perfect and glowy and dewy. So if you're looking for a more affordable price point, this is my favorite drugstore moisturizer. All my friends use it. I use it all the time. I love it. So between these two, I kind of go back and forth. All right, next I have these two kind of off products. This is called This Works. It's a company from the UK. This is the In Transit Camera Close-Up. It's a mask, moisturizer, and primer in one. I actually just started using this, and it's already one of my favorite products. This is great for a moisturizer before I put on makeup. So the Nourish from Kate Somerville or the Pond's, I usually use at night before bed when I'm not gonna be putting makeup on my skin. But this is perfect for when I am gonna be putting makeup on because it is a mask, moisturizer, and primer all in one. So basically it's very hydrating and moisturizing to the skin. It acts as a moisturizer, but it also acts as a primer, so it's slightly sticky, so it causes the makeup to really stay on the skin properly, and that's what a primer is all about. But this is definitely my favorite that I've ever tried. This has been my favorite mask. This is the M61 Powerful Skincare Fast Blast 2-Minute Vitamin C Facial Mask. It's like an oxygenating mask, so you put it on and it puffs out and you feel it tingle, and it's very brightening because it has lots of vitamin C. It's very strong and powerful. It makes your skin look really bright, and I use this all the time. I probably use it twice a week when I do facials at night. So this is just a killer product. It says quick skin brightening and exfoliating at home vitamin C facial mask with seaweed and aloe. So I've really been loving this. This is definitely something I notice a lot of brightening when I use it, and I'm really into brightening masks, especially in the summer and the months coming out of summer when I'm kind of combating the hyperpigmentation that summer, you know, kind of affected my skin with. So this has been a favorite of mine. Okay, so I have one more skin product, and this is a skin tool. Now I have lots of tools. I've collected over the years, you know, when I was a skincare specialist. I haven't been a skincare specialist for a few years, but when I was in that industry, I would always collect like LED lights and toning devices and laser hair removal, and I've literally tried everything. And I had a microcurrent device from not Kate Somerville, what's her name? Suzanne Summers. And it was like two different, it was almost like this. It had two probes and you had to hold both of the probes. But this one is from NuFace. I originally had the mini, but I didn't like the mini quite as much as I like this. This is called the Trinity, and the Trinity has 3 different attachments. So I started using the facial toning device for multiple reasons. For just curiosity, because I really like these types of devices, but also to see if it really worked. I like this one because, like I said, it has the different attachments. So I use this one for around the eye, right here where my jowls are, and you can definitely feel it. Then I use this one. I put this one on. I do it at night while I'm like sitting down watching TV before bed, and I do it for about however long I can. This one's really great for right there on the cheek, and you just, again, like attach it on there, and you can feel it. It makes your skin you can feel your skin kind of twitch a little bit, and after you're done, it feels like you got a workout on your face. It's crazy. I love it. So I've been using that, and then this is the LED light. I'll show you. Just push this in, take it out, and put the other attachment on, and now it's an LED light machine. I'm all about the convenience, and to me that's just way easier. I have an LED light machine that I never pull out and use. This doesn't have to be plugged in. You charge it on a little charger and then you're good to go. So I do all 3 treatments. I do all 3 attachments before I go to bed. This is awesome. I'm actually gonna be giving one of these away. So if you wanna know how you can win, I think I'm gonna do it on my blog. So if you want to win one of these, I'm gonna be giving it away on my blog, which is racheltalbott.com. And I have lots of other fun things on there. So we'll do a little giveaway of these. Also for skincare, I have a few other things I really like as far as treatments go. I do love to do masks, like fiber masks like these. These are just sheet masks. So I'll put this on before bed. Again, I can usually only do beauty treatments at night. That's when I like to do beauty treatments, at night. Sometimes I can do it in the day when Oliver naps, but I usually do it when like Byron's playing video games and I'm bored and I'm watching a movie. I like to kind of multitask. So I do like to put these like fiber masks on. I also really like these gel, they have them for under your eyes, for your lips. So these are crazy. They look like, they make you kind of look like the Joker, but they moisturize your lips and around your lips. So the area around your lips sometimes wrinkles as you get older. So these are fun. They're just gel masks that you stick on your lips and you can sit there and look like a crazy person while you watch a girly, I usually watch Gossip Girl or some girly movie, and I love it. It's fun, good times. And then I have these Tarte Brazilians. These are what I use for tan. Now I do have kind of like a natural tan because I sit out by the lake and as often as I can, but it's just been really hot lately. Today's been a little bit cooler, but it's just been too hot to sit out. So I usually get a natural tan and then I like to use some sort of faux tan to kind of intensify, but I don't usually get spray tans and there's not a lot of tanners that I like. I like these because they're little, they come in individual packets and you just swipe it over your face. They're face wipes. It's a very mild tan and it looks really natural and really good. So you can use this all on your face. I put it down on my neck and on my arms, chest, and everything. So whenever you guys ask me about what I use for tan, this is the only thing that I use, these little tan towelette wipes. So I love these. Y'all know I'm not like the biggest makeup wearer. I think I wear a little bit of makeup on most days, especially if I'm gonna go out. Definitely if I'm filming, I put on makeup just because I look like a hot mess if I don't have it on with the lights and all that jazz. I was a huge fan of the Stila CC cream, but they don't make it anymore, so you won't be seeing that in my videos anymore. But I did use the Chantecaille Just Skin. This was recommended to me by a makeup artist who did my makeup for a photo shoot I did in Chicago recently. I am the face of a company called Alcon, their eye care company, and I do a photo shoot with them once a year. And so I always get like my makeup and my hair done and all that stuff. So the makeup artist, she was the one who told me that this Chantecaille Just Skin product is really good. And I've heard about it from other beauty gurus and celebrities and things like that. I tried it, I really like it. It definitely is a very nice velvety finish, and it does have that same kind of feel as the CC cream. So it's not quite a foundation, it's kind of a moisturizer, and I'm all about products that do multiple things so that I'm killing two birds with one stone and really taking care of my skin. So it has SPF 15, definitely more of an investment product, but I really do like it, and it compares to the Stila CC cream. Huge fan of the Beauty Blender. I always have one in my kit. You just wet it and then you dab your foundation, and it makes all the difference in your, you know, your foundation and the application and just how it looks on your skin. So I have that. For blush, I think my tried and true blush that I always go back to, I use a few different ones in my videos, but I love the NARS Orgasm. NARS Orgasm just looks really good on everybody. I think for most people it's kind of a pinky, orangey, it has a little bit of a glow but not glittery, so it looks good on most people. So whenever my friends want me to recommend a blush, I always recommend the NARS Orgasm. So this is definitely a holy grail product. Oh, I hear Oliver crying. So yeah, NARS Orgasm is definitely the blush for anybody. I say it's like you can totally win with it. I am a huge fan of the Tarte Lights Camera Flashes, and I've just been using this mascara for a long time. It doesn't end up under my eyes. It has kind of a more waxy, dry formula, so it combs through. For lips, Too Faced Perfect Nude Lip Liner is the best lip liner. I mean, I like Stripped Down by MAC, and there's one other one I like by Makeup Forever. But for me and my skin and my lip color, this is just like exactly one shade up from my normal lip. So it just makes my lips look, in my opinion, perfect. So this is called the Perfect Nude Lip Liner, and it definitely is the perfect nude. For lips, I use the Sheer Candy. I believe this is number 3. Again, it's like sheer, it's kind of glossy. It leaves like a glossy look on your lips, but it's not sticky, which is really important, especially in the summer. I don't like to feel like I'm talking to someone and there's like stuff at the side of my lips, which sometimes that happens just in general, like your foundation gets in there or whatever. Well, but this, it's just a sheer light pink, just like a little tiny something something. So with the Perfect Nude Lip Liner and this, plus it smells good. I always just like want to bite this off. This is my favorite. This is my 3rd tube. YSL is not cheap, so you're definitely gonna spend a little bit more, but I've gone through my fair share of glosses, and lip conditioners and things like that, and this one is my favorite for going out. And sometimes in the fall I play around with lip colors, and during Christmas I'll do like the red, but most of the time throughout the year I'm keeping it nude and simple, and I'm keeping my makeup pretty simple. So these two products for my lips are perfect. So there's that. Finally, I'm going to talk about my Holy Grail fragrances. I worked for Philosophy, freelance for them for probably about 2 years, I think it was, until I moved on to Clarisonic. And that's when I've always really liked their fragrances, and Byron always really liked Falling in Love when we were dating, but I got really into their fragrances and being really consistent with using Falling in Love and Amazing Grace when I worked for Philosophy. So Falling in Love kind of smells a little bit like cotton candy, blackberry. There's a Trish McEvoy fragrance that's like a blackberry that smells just like this. It's just really nice. It's really sexy. Guys really like it. It's blackberry but refreshing. I don't know how to explain it, like vanilla blackberry notes is maybe how I would describe it, but it always kind of smelled like a really light cotton candy in a good way, not in an overly sweet, make you want to puke everywhere way. So it's really good. Guys love it. And then that's a nice one for nighttime, and I sometimes mix that with Angel, which I do have the Angel fragrance, but I forgot to bring that out. So Angel fragrance is another one I really like, but I have the hand cream, so I'll put the Angel hand cream on, and then I'll spray the Falling in Love. But Amazing Grace is a daytime fragrance. This kind of smells like cotton, fresh, girly, just clean. That's the best way to describe it. Amazing Grace is another beautiful fragrance. I always get compliments on this. This you can wear anywhere in the day, school, gym, anything, and you just smell fresh and clean. So I really, really love that. So yeah, that completes my Holy Grail products for beauty products and everything that I'm using right now, everything that I love and I'm obsessed with. If you try any of these products or you use them, I want to know what your feedback is and your thoughts are on all these products. Definitely go over to racheltalbott.com to try to win the new face, because I'm going to be giving 2 of those away, so go check that out. Thanks so much for watching. If you guys like my videos, please be sure to subscribe. It means a lot. I try to put out videos as consistently as possible with my schedule and my life, but I definitely try to put them out as often as possible. Check out my last 2 videos. Check out my website, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye.